So good afternoon. We have Mr. Dhruv Sahni. He's Senior Manager Business Development and Marketing. So Mr. Dhruv, welcome on board from ICC.
Thank you and welcome to our booth.
That's right. So Zinco is enjoying the world leader position for the manufacturing and also known for the innovation of the products, right? Recently, I think you have introduced your new product, which is Tiger.
Tiger Neo.
That's right. So and which is being very popular into Indian market and lot of the EPC players. So just tell me about you and your company and what are your visions for the Indian market.
Right, so JinkoSolar has been a market leader globally and also in India. So if I give you a very quick background about the performance that has been, so the last few quarters have been great. Um, if I talk about Q4 last year and Q1 this year combined, I think we shipped around 3.5 gigawatts to India. I think the quarterly record in Q1 was the best, and no other manufacturer, international manufacturer, has been able to ship that kind of a capacity in a span of just one quarter. We've completed more than 8 gigawatts of shipment cumulative in India, and this year we also touched the 100 gigawatt number globally. So it's a year full of achievements for Jinko, and coupled with that, we're happy to be launching Tiger Neo globally everywhere, and N-type is the new technology that everybody is now talking about, and we're very happy and excited that we are the first ones who have sort of launched this on a commercial scale, and we've started mass production also. So if you read our collaterals, this year we want a manufacturing target of almost 16 gigawatts just for N-type, and even if I talk about India, the response for the product has been great. We're talking with some of the largest IPPs and EPC players for bulk deals of Tiger Neo, and there are a lot of good interest in the new technology for obvious reasons. So we get lower degradation, we get higher efficiencies, and the technology overall is something which is going to rule the market for the next couple of quarters to come. And we being the first movers, I think will enjoy most of the benefits of it. I hope that we do, and so do our customers.
That's fantastic. So while you have the large share of the market into Indian market, what are the focus areas while considering all the EPC players? Because the government has also introduced some local benefits to the local manufacturers. So what challenges are you facing to survive into this market?
Right. So in terms of market players or our customers, so EPCs, yes, but I think majority of our customers are direct IPPs. So this is good that we have a very good connect with almost all the major solar power developers and IPPs in India, and we share a very good relationship with almost all of them. I have to say that 95% plus of them are customers already, and we've supplied huge capacities to them. So that makes the job easier for us to an extent. But yes, the policy roadmap and the current scenario has posed some challenges for us, especially for the Chinese manufacturers to sell modules in India. But I think we really also at the same time appreciate the steps that the government is taking, because we also want to, help and promote Make in India, and at the same time help the government to reach the solar targets that they have set, which are very aggressive. So the Honorable Prime Minister is very vocal about solar. We've always been, at the forefront when talking to ministries or the SECIs or the NTPCs in terms of how Jinko can, play a part in terms of helping them and, getting more capacities online, more advanced technologies. So we are hopeful that the LLM cell of the MNRE will soon approve our application. So we were the first ones to put in an application, pay the official fee. So we are eagerly waiting that this happens soon, and Jinko becomes a part of the LLM list. The other challenges like BCD are something that we are trying to experiment and try various things in India. A lot of things are on the table, a lot of options are being assessed, and I think very soon, with some positive steps and hard works from our team, I think we'll be able to counter that challenge as well.
That's fantastic. So there is a saying that the any challenges are the opportunity generation for any organization, right? So you are converting all the challenges into opportunities.
Yes, I mean we have a very strong team. We have very good connects in the industry, and our customers have been the best. I mean, I whatever I say is less. How much ever I say is less, because we've had a very good customer relationship in India. The clientele is absolutely fabulous. Every time we go ahead and sign a contract, the kind of support that Jinko gives to our customers is something which they also return back to us through maintaining the relationship with continued business. And also we as a manufacturer sometimes face challenges, and they are more than supportive in terms of understanding those challenges and helping us out. um, I will also use this forum to talk about our energy storage solutions, the ESS chain of solutions that we have recently launched globally. And other than our world-class solar modules, we will now, start working on ESS, and we'll be serving the CNI sector, the utility sector, and the residential sector with energy storage solutions, which is now the talk of the town. And I think and I hope that even this product vertical will be as successful as the solar modules.
Definitely, because energy storage is now the huge demand, because if the solar has certain limitation of the daylight time only, and wind also has certain limitation wherein it can generate the power from the limited resources. So the storage only can reach to the level of net zero carbon energy. Otherwise, we need to use the conventional power, and that
Yeah.
will not be
So
feasible.
globally, I think we've realized the fact that storage is going to play an important role, especially for developing nations, and there are numerous applications. Even if I just talk about India, the good thing is that we have customized solutions for CNI, utility, and residential. So you try to go big in all of these three sectors and hope for the best.
So are we have any manufacturing plant set up into near future?
Yes, so like I said, a lot of options are on the table and we are assessing these options. We really want to be a long term player in India like we have been, and this is a very important strategic market for us. So the management will never shy away from putting an investment in India if it comes to that. And this is an option that we're already assessing, other than other various proposals that have come to us, or some things that we are also assessing at our level. And I think once we do that thoroughly is when we take a decision, and if not in the very near future, in the recent future, maybe you hear something from us.
That's great. So you already have the presence into other countries. So how is your export part from India?
So since we are not manufacturing in India, there's no exports that happen out of India. Currently, 95% of our products are getting imported from China as they're manufactured in China. The company has facilities in Vietnam, Malaysia, and US as well, which are catering to the different geographies globally. But if I talk about India as of now, there's no local manufacturing. But like I said in my previous answer, that we're assessing various options, and soon we'll have some kind of a footprint in India maybe.
Oh, that's great. So, but that might happen that the EPC player are doing the projects outside of India, and they might procure from the Indian market, and you are exporting to other countries.
So for outside markets, we're already we have a very good stronghold in the US, in Europe, Latin America. So there are dedicated teams and regional managers who are taking care of these geographies, and we're supplying to all of these projects directly to the developers or to the EPCs from China and from other parts of the world where we have our facilities like Malaysia and Vietnam.
So coming to part of the technology, wherein you have the most advanced technology research and development team, right? We are seeing continuous improvement into specifically for the panel modules in terms of efficiency, because you already have highest efficiency of 22.3% of the performance efficiency. And the modules also, you have introduced 620, where everyone was talking about 400 and 500, right? So what would be the next level of this product, like down the year, down if you see about the down the year line? So what has to be product? Can we see the 1,000 watt or 25% of efficiency kind of product?
I think the roadmap, the product roadmap, or the technology roadmap is pretty set as of now. So I think for the next few quarters, you will see that the N-type technology will rule the market. We have already started, selling this product in the market, and everybody is following suit. So I think N-type for the near future is set as a technology standard. What remains to be seen is that players opt for different variants between TopCon or SJT, etc. So that really depends on the kind of strategy internally the companies have. But for Jinko, we are pretty much confident on the TopCon technology, and that's what we are going ahead with. And I think in the recent future, what we foresee is that N-type is going to be the market ruler in terms of technology, at least.
That's great. So you are leading with respect to not only the numbers but the technology as well, and with respect to performance as well.
I always say that in all of my interactions, and whenever I talk to counterparts in the industry, that for us, yes, numbers are important. We like to see ourselves in the top positions in terms of shipments and manufacturing capacities and commission project capacities. So if you pick up and look at the reports from Bridge to India or GMK Research, you will find Jinko on the top spots every quarter. But having said that, capacity leader or the shipment volume leader is one, but we try to be advocates of technology as well and be a technology leader as well. That's how you'd see that Jinko is the first one, even in the Indian market, to seriously promote N-type and bring this product as a shift from P-type and educate our customers about what's happening next and why is this better than what you're currently having.
That's fantastic. So you are also creating awareness for the EPC players or the market leaders to get in the how to evaluate the better products and better services. So
Technology companies should do that. I think it's very important to educate the market to be transparent with your customers and transfer that knowledge because we have the luxury of having a lot of resources at our disposal. The R&D teams are very strong and we do a lot of research into new technologies and even optimizing our current offerings. Within N-type, like you said, we aim to touch the 630 watt number with bifacial. So both with 72 cell and 78 cell. So I think the roadmap is pretty much set for us and for the others as well. And I think once the policy challenges and um, other challenges that currently we are facing in terms of direct procurement are handled, I think the market will really open up and the demand is huge right now.
absolutely. So if we talk about the demand, the government has already set the 450 gigawatt target for the India by 2030 and net zero by 2050. So which is creating a huge demand specifically for the Indian market. And while not only for the Indian market, while every Indian manufacturer or EPC player is looking for the export orientation as well. So that market is also being explored into many of the segments, not only for the renewable energy, but yes, the for other segment also it is an huge creating huge opportunity for the.
Right. So I think, like I said, we are very forthcoming and we have great plans in terms of catering to our customers in India. I think we alone play a very important role in terms of supporting all the major project developers with the best technology and prices so that they are able to meet the ROI targets on their projects and investments. And when the right time comes, I think you will also see us being present in the market as a domestic player maybe in the future. I mean, a lot has to be done until we reach there, but I'm sure that we'll never shy away if that's ultimately what we need to do in India.
No, that's fantastic and really good insights that you have shared to us. Being an the outsider company, and now you enjoys the highest share of the Indian market, and being a technological leader into Indian market, which is very predominant more onto price sensitive market. Like while the other market is not on the price sensitive, they are the quality sensitive. And being a technological leader into this industry will be really appreciable, and that it will really brings then Chinese dragon a truly a global leader.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.